Our building has lots of fittings for holding together beams, braces, cladding, and other parts and assemblies. Many of the parts are unique and have been generated using parametric modeling. 3D printing is a good way to produce these fittings. Revit is very good at producing STL files that are standard input for 3D printers. The concept is to isolate each part in a 3D view, save each view as an STL file. Managing the profusion of views is aided by naming conventions, view types, custom parameters on views, view templates, and a browser organization. I'm not going to go over how to use these in detail. Just understand that's what creates this hierarchy over here in the project browser that allows us to classify views and organize them. The model has two views of your segment with only fittings showing. So there's the canopy fittings and there's the superstructure fittings. Whoops, the superstructure fittings is not quite right. So we'll use the canopy fittings for this demo. The process of making the 3D views of fittings is simple, but is tedious because you have to make one for each, you have to make a view for each fitting. So we open a view with the fittings, and you may need to turn the crop on or off, probably off. See the crop region visible. It's really big. All I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, I'm going to come down here to the production ones, and I've got cladding fittings, right? And I'll turn the crop region visible. It's way over here and it's small. That's okay. I can just simply click on it, click move, and move it to a new location. I'll turn constrain off so I can move it very easily and move it over here. And move it so that it shows me just one fitting. And then I can turn crop view on and I see only that one fitting. That's what I need. So I will take that, and first I'll click on this and I'll see what its number and ID and segment is. It's segment C, ID 109. So I will duplicate this. And change the name, cladding fitting C109. And I've got my overall one, and they both look the same right now, but that's okay. So I've got one of them, and we're cropped it, so we're great. Now, what I need to do is take this crop. Well, I'm going to copy this, duplicate the view. And I'm going to take the crop and I'm going to drag it down here because I know down here there's another fitting. Yeah, and there it is. And I can click on it and get its number. This is C108. So I will change this name to be C108. And I'll click on it and I'll copy it again, duplicate it again. And in the copy, I will click on it and drag it down here, and I can find another one, which will probably be C107. I'll click on it, and it's C107, and I'll change the name here. Rename C107, and I go on through that process until I have a fitting, have every fitting in a separate view like that. Is very simple. I'll just come here to the file menu and I will export in CAD format a STL file. I'll make it an ASCII, which means a text file as opposed to a binary file. A text file just means it's got letters and numbers organized to represent the information. And the resolution can be binary. The use current feet in fractional inches is fine. And I will just tell it save. It will ask for a file name and a folder. I will find a good place to put this. Click on documents here and the Canopy 3D print files. Okay. I'll just stick with this default name. I just don't like to type, and a long name is better than a short name in most cases. And I really don't have to make any changes at this point. I can just say, okay, it's saved. And it's pretty quick. I'll do it for another one just to go through the process. I don't have to zoom in, but I like to. I'll export STL. It retains all my settings, which is good. And it automatically names it, which is good too. So I save typing and I just keep going through that process.